How do you quit porn masturbation? I got a question here from Mark, and Mark asks, "Hey Mo, I watched a TED Talk about porn, and if you haven't watched that TED Talk, I'll actually post it down below. Now I know why, but I don't know how. Do you have a video or something about how to quit for heavily addicted users?" So I told him I'll make a good video on this, so here it is. Now, I used to be a heavily addicted user in porn. I used to watch it all the time. It got to a point where I wasn't even using it for, any purpose. I was just watching it for the sake of. And again, if you watch that video, the TED Talk down below, I think his name is Gary Wilson. I have his book here. He has a book called Your Brain on Porn. Very good book that you should check out. But he talks about how porn is addictive because it's pushing all this dopamine in your brain, telling your brain that you're actually mating with different girls. And that's why you get hooked on it. So the way I actually quit it is there is a thing called the availability bias. Okay, so if something is available to you, our brain, the way it works is we're going to take it. So if you're trying to, be on a diet, right? But you have cookies in your house, most likely you're going to cheat on that diet because you have cookies available to you. It's easy to have willpower against something when you don't need it. And there was actually a really good quote in a book called Willpower. And he says that it's very easy to follow a diet when you're not hungry, right? So when you don't have to have willpower to use, then it's easy to follow that diet. But when you're hungry and there's a cookie in your house, chances are you're going to eat it. So the first thing I did is I made it not available to me. So I blocked it on my computer, and I forgot the program that I used. I don't even use my computer anymore that much other than for work. So I don't even have a chance to watch porn. But there's a program that blocks it, and in order to unblock it, you have to wait 24 hours. So by the time you press unblock and then you wait 24 hours, you're not going to even want to watch porn again. Okay, so then the 24-hour comes, you block it again, and it's just this perpetual cycle of you not being able to view it. The second thing is I had a friend put a passcode on restricted, and he made porn sites restricted on my phone, a passcode that I don't know. So if I try to view it on my phone, I literally can't. And I'll show you right now. If I go to Safari and I put in, a porn website, I don't know if I can say the porn website outside. It's Pornhub.com. As you can see here, I'm not sure if you can see. It literally says this website is restricted, and if I press allow website, it'll come up with this passcode. I don't know the passcode, so I don't know how I would even watch it. So then this comes up and I can't watch it. I'm like, fuck it, I can't watch it. So I don't have access to it. If you lived in a country where you didn't have access to all these different types of porn, simply put, you wouldn't watch it because you don't have access to it. So the first thing is cut complete access to the porn. Go cold turkey. The second thing is associate so much pain to it. Literally write down to this question, what has porn caused in my life? What negative things has it caused in my life? And as you're writing it down, write it with full emotional intensity. Look at what it's doing to your life. For me, it was fucking up my social life. I couldn't talk to people normally because of how much dopamine I was constantly getting in my brain. I was being weird around people. I didn't feel energy. I didn't feel horny anymore. I couldn't get my dick hard if I wasn't watching fucked up porn. So all these things were fucking up my life. And then I wrote the causes of it. Like, what is this doing to me as a person? Then I wrote, what will it do for my life if I quit? Then I wrote all the positive things. So now I associated negative thoughts and negative pain with watching porn and positivity with being able to quit. And another thing is when you're watching porn and you're doing it mostly out of boredom, most of the time, if I'm bored, then I'll watch porn. But now that I'm always busy, now that I'm making videos, now that I'm editing, now that I'm working on my business, and I don't have time for it, then I simply can't watch it, because by the time I hit the bed, I'm fucking tired and I pass the fuck out. So for me, it comes down to it. It's like, don't get into that boredom. Anytime that you sense yourself wanting to watch porn and you feel that desire, get out of your house. Like, literally get out. Be like, I gotta leave. Just step out of your house. Even if you live in a building, just step out of the building, start walking a bit. Get your mind off of it, because it's most likely that you're bored and you want something to do. So those are my tips for you in terms of actually quitting porn, and I'll link some videos, some books that will massively help, some apps that you can do, and hopefully that helped you. So click that subscribe button, and also if you have any questions, you can comment it in the comment section below and I'll try to answer it. All right, talk soon.
Big old dreams in real life. Crown king and his beautiful wife. We don't like to sit on our throne.